Well, hello YouTube. Here's our next radio. Maybe you can work out what it is. Oh, it's just come into focus there. There we go. It's a General Electric, commonly called a C model. Now this radio is needing a full restoration. We've noted that several of the caps have issues. Also, there is some issues with the mode switch and some earthing issues. But for what it is, it's a GE C model, and it's has this backlit display that comes down and shines a green light down the front. Now this one, it has no meter working. It's got all the usual wear. You can see that. You can see the difficulties with the covers. It didn't come in with a mic, so I'm just going to use one of my mics. It's got a bit of a hum to it from the DC filtering stage. Lots of crackles and pops. As you can see, when working, these are actually a very nice 40 channel radio. This was GE's movement away from the Cybernet A and B model, or the Cybernet Mark 1, and then the Cybernet twin board chassis of the B model. This actually has really good RX, and it was in Australia, it was their first dedicated 40 channel radio that was allowed. They're becoming very hard to find. So what do I do with these? Well, the first thing that we do is remove all the plastics, remove the paint from all of the knobs, buttons, slider, and the fascia. I sand all of this back flat and remove the display, cut the perspex, and then polish. Remove the signal meter, clean up underneath of it to make it nice and bright again. The covers get soaked, and it gets a primer coat, and then a secondary coat, and then a satin finish. So it's a three coat process over a period of a couple of days via airbrushing, and they come up incredible. I've done 2 of these so far that I have in stock, and they look awesome when finished. So I've removed the covers, as you can see from here. Very, very different to previous versions of GE. Some of the indicators that there's been issues have been these the contamination marks here on the top covers. We can see usually that's from a capacitor letting go. It's had a cap change done to it, but they're not quality caps. They're really, so I'm needing to go over this. Quite interesting, they've put 1,000 picofarad in here, and most of them that I've seen are 2,000. Now there's a lot of corrosion on the back panel. Usually that means salt damage. I can see what's also probably happened. Somebody's put the wrong bulbs in on the plastic, the perspex, the edge-lit perspex. This is the wrong type of bulb. Oh, that's on the meter. You can see that there's been some melting there. We've got hair of some sort in there. But there's a bit of work to do here, but we can get through it. This is the top side of the board. It's actually had reflow around here. Here. Over here, there's been work done. As I said, it looks like capacitors. Screw missing from the top here. And there was a cracked lug on the other side. That's the wrong screw. So someone's had it apart and given up on it and just put it back together and sold it. But anyway, this will come up a nice radio when finished.